You feel so alive. The whole world feels alive. Don't fear, you realize that everything's alright. And we see clocks tick time, see clocks tick time away. It's always the best time of the day. Make it stay. Breathe in and breathe out. The world is way too loud. Feel safe within your heart. Today is just a start. Oh, we see clocks tick time, see clocks tick time away. It's always the best time of the day. Make it stay. Today's just the start. Today's just the start. We can be giants, roll out like lions in paradise. Today's just the start.
I am Brady, the narrator of this video, and I am the Nursery Golf Course Assistant Superintendent. Before we get started with the orientation, I would like to go over my accident I had a few years ago. To you guys and girls, how important it is to have proper safety gear and training. During the beginning of 2019, I had a chainsaw accident where a chainsaw kicked back and hit me right in the face. I was really lucky that I had my safety goggles on and a hard hat, or I could have lost my eye and ended up being the pirate of the cursed nursery. That's why I'm going to give some advice. I was not on the influence of alcohol or drugs and had all my safety gear on and still got hurt. Just imagine if I didn't have any of my safety gear on. It could have hurt myself even worse. So let's move on to golf course improvements. 2016 golf course improvements. In 2016, when me and Brain came to the golf course, about 85% of the greens were dead. We and the nursery crew managed to grow the greens in, bringing them back to 100% by verticutting, slit seeding, aeration, and anything we could think of to get our seed to germinate. All the hard work has paid off, as you can see over the years. Another one of our new golf course improvements was making new tee blocks. One of our employees, Steve, had said to us, "This is the stupidest job ever, having to pick up tees off tee boxes." The very next day, he came with boxes to set next to our tee markers to throw broken tees into, saving us time picking up golf tees. To this day, I have Steve in my cell phone contact as Steve the Boxman. Thanks, Steve. Your boxes have been used for the last 4 years and now. 2017 golf course improvements. Here's an improvement that our employee Wayne did last year. What Wayne had done is improve our red stakes for the golf course and our green stakes for roping off areas. What he did is cut the points off all of our stakes. Then he drilled holes on the bottom of the stakes. Next, he hammered some spikes in the holes that he pre-drilled into the stakes. Then he cut the top parts of the spikes off. With these new improved red stakes and stakes that we use to rope off areas, they are a lot easier to pull out and put back into the ground, saving us time on weed whacking. Well, hole 2 got a brand new tee-off area, making it now a par 4. Hole 2 once was a par 5 dogleg. Hole 2 used to cause problems with speed of play. Due to it being a dogleg with a blind shot over the corner, it would slow down play from them overshooting the corner, going into the bush, and sometimes into the shop area. But yes, to this day, golfers still comment on how they like the new tee location for hole 2 tee. And the old tee area will be used down the road for more campground stalls, making sense to go through with relocating hole 2 tee area. 2018 golf course improvements. Well, in 2018 we decided to work on our ball washers. Our ball washers were all starting to break up, so we put some of the broken ones together to make a few good ones, and we repainted them all red. We decided to paint the ball washers red because we figured it'd be a lot easier to see out on the golf course compared to green on green. And that way our members would notice that we refurbished them if they were a different color. Well, here's another improvement for the golf course one of our employees, Colin, came up with. The core pusher. Basically what the core pusher is a snow shovel attachment that we can hook up to our greens triplex mower that we use to cut greens. This allows us to be able to push the cores into the bucket of the tractor. Then the tractor is able to dump the cores into the trailer, clean the cores off the greens. Yep, with the core pusher, it saved us lots of time and labor on having to push cores, compared to the way we used to have to do it by manually pushing it with snow shovels. It took us a lot longer to clean the cores off the greens. The clubhouse got a brand new window that could slide open for serving the customers, giving the customers quicker access to beverages. This idea is from our club bro Dustin. Thanks, Dustin, for the awesome idea for the clubhouse. 2019 golf course improvements. The garbage cans would always blow away in the storms, and the garbage would blow out, making the golf course a mess. The garbage cans were also starting to fade away, and were not looking 100%. That's when we decided we wanted to build enclosures for our garbage cans. They were built strong and heavy to prevent the wind from blowing them away. We used a lot of scrap wood from the bridges on the golf course and from the campground caretaker house. When it came to building the cans, they were all built and designed by the grounds crew. Everyone had a part in building the new garbage cans. During cleanup around the shop and the equipment area, we found old cans that used to be used for garbage cans on the golf course. It was then decided to use them for recycling cans. We decided to paint them all blue to symbolize recycling cans. This idea was from our employee Warren. Next improvement was our hole signs. We decided to repaint our hole signs brown. This way they would stand out compared to green on green. And then we had decided to put wood chips around the signs to clean them up to make it lesser weed whacking for the crew, saving us time and labor. Hole 15 got a brand new flower bed located near the green. In order to build the new flower bed, we had to bring in new soil for the flowers. We then ended up trenching in a trench to install pipe for the new irrigation system for the flower bed. And Ingrid's flower team from the greenhouse planted in the flowers. They will usually do all the flowers on the course every year.